Retro Plymouth Gamers. Finally back here with my good pal Forbes.
Hello.
And we're doing something a little bit different. Basically, Forbes is going to choose a game. I'm going to ask you a run of questions of how he feels about this game. You may have seen this before, but it's slightly different. It's Road Rash on the Master System.
Yeah. Now, quite a curious title, this. Now, I've only just recently picked this game up, having never played it before. Didn't even know it came up for the Master System. Knew of a Game Gear version. I knew of a Mega Drive version of it, or Genesis if you're in America. But I never knew that there was a Master System version of this game. Now, as it transpires, that this game was released by US Gold and Electronic Arts in mid-1994 for the Master System. So 94 is quite late, I think, for a Master System game, don't you think?
Definitely.
Yeah, when you think of 1994, you think of the Mega Drive being in its prime.
Exactly, yeah. It's running down to the last course of the Master System days, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
yeah. The Master System, I think, would only have another 6 months in its lifespan, certainly in this country at least. In Brazil, and actually it carried on supporting it until, what, 2013, I think, was released.
Sort of had.
Yeah, that's it. So, I thought it was very curious. It cropped up on eBay. I thought, yeah, I've got to go for it. Why not? And as I said, I played the Game Gear version before. Quite enjoyed that. I thought it was a relatively good conversion. So I was quite intrigued to see how it would translate to the 8-bit hardware. And as it works out, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, a little practice playthrough. I mean, let's have a look here. We've got all our levels, as you would expect to be from the Mega Drive version. You remember all the levels?
Yeah, certainly do.
Redwood Forest there. You've got the Pacific Coast, Sierra Nevada, the Grass Valley, and the Palm Desert.
I think we should try a bit of Palm Desert on this one. Let's
Palm
see
Desert?
what the graphics is like compared to the Mega Drive. Would it be more grainy or...
Yeah.
Cause, is this why you chose this? Just purely for the fact that you haven't played it on the Master System before?
Yeah, I just wanted to try something a little bit different. We don't really do much Master System, do we? We leave him out really. He's seen really much as the Mega Drive's poor cousin, really. And I feel sometimes that's unfair critique of the console.
Yeah, I kind of agree with it though.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, my love for Mega Drive, a massive love for it. Master System, I don't think you can hold up, but I do prefer the older Master System version to the.
You prefer the one with the card slot and everything?
Yeah, I certainly do. Yeah, it looks a bit more 80s to me. Is what I really like. Yeah.
It's the pause button on the hardware does it for you, isn't it?
It certainly does. There's no point.
Size of it, pause. Getting up from your settee to pause the game. You're like, your mum stands in front of you, tea's ready. Oh, there's no pause, there's 2 buttons on there and a D-pad, that's all I've got.
But I suppose it would be good if she's like, right, I'm turning it off. And then she
slams
down on a big button.
Alright, mum, you want to play that game, do you?
Ideal.
Right, so you've got an option menu as well, pretty rudimentary stuff. Your password entry to get your levels up and your bikes and stuff. 1-player or 2-player mode. One would assume that it's going to be alternated rather than split screen.
I would say so, yeah. I can't mention the split screen on this.
Yeah, I don't think Master System would be powerful enough to do it, would it?
Must be, it's quite good graphics.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
You can tell it's later Master System software.
Definitely. Working on this TV as well.
Yeah. Pretty sure, what did we say we were going to go? Pacific Coast or Palm Desert?
Yeah, Palm Desert.
Palm Desert?
Yeah.
Right. You get a rider that will pop up, or policeman. Natasha, she's our friend, as she was in the Mega Drive version.
Yeah.
Catch that episode on our earlier season of Retro Plymouth Gamers.
If you bump into her, I'll off her bike.
Yes, but be very wary of that she does get rather aggressive when that happens. Now, your button 2 is not actually your go button, it's your button 1, you fall foul of that every single time. Natural D-pad does stuff. Can't kick on this game. Naturally, it's cut on the animations. It's quite a bit more sluggish than your Mega Drive version. It's very difficult to hit people on it, I find.
Yeah. Basically, well,
right now you're very hungry. The cars are quite a bit smaller, and the detritus that's in the road actually affects you a lot more than it would on the Mega Drive version. It lingers for a lot more. Be it the yellow slips of the road markings, or the little mud oil slicks / cowpats that you get on the road in the other levels.
Ah, shame.
God damn. The cars are a lot smaller. Notice?
So to be honest, this is the sort of graphics I expect for a Master System.
Yeah, and the music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely music.
You can tell the Master System's chugging away at it. But you do get all the features you would get in the Mega Drive version of it. You're getting the police in it as well, who will bust you if you do fall off your bike in front of them.
Oh right. Okay.
But I think the graphics are very, very impressive on this. Oh, what happened there? Someone just took me off the side of the road then.
Maybe it's Natasha.
Lester. I've got him. You can see the Master System is struggling slightly with the trees coming in.
Yeah, I can see that.
A lot of sort of popping in of things. That can also hinder you when cars are heading in your the opposite direction of the road.
Yeah. To be honest, I half expected for the background to stay perfectly still, but it seems to be moving with it.
Yeah.
Which is what I like.
Yeah, US Gold have done a good conversion of this game.
Yeah.
I think Electronic Arts did sort of minimal work to this. I think really they just developed the Game Gear version rather than US Gold had converted it over to Master System. But
so we've passed Biff Buchanan. How many more have you got to go?
Biff Buchanan. We're in 5th place, as you can see in the HUD there.
Ah yeah, there it is.
You'd think it would cut the wing mirrors to keep the speed up of the game. Do you think? Just to cut a few corners.
If they're going to get rid of kicking, they may as well get rid of the ring mirrors, yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well cut everything off.
Natasha?
You going to do it?
No, I'm not going to.
Because you missed.
Don't know what you mean.
Okay, hit somebody off their bike.
Shiva. Do you like the little tunes that are playing in there?
Yeah, it's very Master System
Yeah.
tunes. Yeah. Or something you find on your 3230.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're old enough to remember that.
Yeah.
If you're old enough to remember a brush on.
3210?
Yeah, 30 was the next one up, wasn't it? Viper, he's always got a club. Not in this case.
Did they get rid of weapons as well?
No, I think there's still weapons on this.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So it's faithful that it's kept that. Now there's no speech like you would get when you complete the race.
Right,
you know, when he goes yeah. It doesn't do that anymore.
Ah. So what does it do?
You just put your hands up in the air.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Good celebration.
your basic animation. I find the controls are quite difficult on the Master System version. It's not quite as...
That's probably because of the shape of the pad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm boring into the one button here. Although I do find the Master System buttons nice and spongy,
Right.
which often lend themselves nicely to some games, not necessarily in this case.
Yeah, I can never get on with the Master System controller. It's not my type of controller.
No?
No, it's small and square.
Presumably you didn't like the NES one either?
No, I really didn't.
No?
I kind of went alright with the SNES, but no. Of course.
Vader. Well, as you can see, I've got myself $750 worth of cash. Player A. I think you might be able to change the name of the player. I'm unsure.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite work out how to do it this time round, but
Or last time.
yeah.
Or any time. We're not here for the names, we're here to kick people off their bikes, which you kind of done.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't quite get around to it this time, but you know. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a relatively decent title. It plays okay as well. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's another option. I mean, you obviously used to play these sort of games back in the day. Now you come to it. Would you come to it again after today?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
I think Road Rash got infinite replayability. There's some games that are so hard on 8-bit systems in particular that you wouldn't want to go back and play again. You think, God, that's such a fag to try and play that again.
Yeah.
But Road Rash is timeless. You know, it's something for beginners, there's something for experts there as you work your way up the levels.
It's good that you can choose your own map as well. I think that's probably the most positive thing about this game. You don't have to start with the same map every time. Working your way up, you can choose it.
Yeah.
So it means if you can turn it off, come back to it again, pick a different level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I fancy a little game. You know what? Folks talking about it so much, I've got to do it. Purchase. Can't purchase.
Can't purchase at the minute. So you're going to try with a different level?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That's the basic one that's always played.
That's the very first level.
Yeah. Okay. I don't seem to be moving it anywhere.
Going to be using a D-pad boy. Gonna go with that one here?
Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Oh, Biff.
Jerk.
Best of luck, friend. He's
not
lying.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
Should be
He's
told,
lying.
he is not your friend. They did change some of the names of the characters in this game.
Yeah.
You had Slater, didn't you, in one of them? He's called, I think it's called Sledge or Sludge in this game.
No, Sledge? Viper.
No, Slater.
Oh.
There's a guy called
Sure.
Slater in it. Just play the game, okay?
Let's have a look, shall we? Rude Boy.
Right, okay. Have you noticed that the hit button, you've got to really mash it to hit? You've got to...
Yes, you do, yeah. Wow, it's quite groggy at the start. It's no Mega Drive game.
No. And the frame rate takes a massive hit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, yeah.
You don't notice it so much when you're playing it, when you're watching it. Yeah, now I'm watching this, I can see it's dropping to about sort of 10, 12 frames per second.
Yeah, maybe we played it a little bit too long. Maybe one level was enough for it.
You reckon? During the Master System's just struggling to get that last bit of juice out of it.
It certainly is. I can throw a punch now. That's come back into it. It's come back into play.
I found out to arc my finger over the punch
That's
button.
what I'm doing right now, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make for an ideal. You've gone on some sort of weird... You know, it's like that lasts for ages?
Yeah.
The Mega Drive version, it never used to, did it?
No, I think a couple of seconds and it was done. Missed.
It's very hard to hit people on this, but you can at least knock them off their bikes. And in this version, you can send them flying.
Wow.
Yeah. They fall like across the other side of the road.
Like a hammer.
But very much takes its basic game premise from Hang On. Do you find?
Oh yeah, it certainly does.
Yeah.
Super hang on?
Yeah. Was that a cow pat in the road?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's get rid of all the poo Rex. Still waiting for Slater or Sledge or Sludge. Slug.
You're already sixth in the course. I mean, this is... you're playing Sierra Nevada, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think all the initial levels on level 1 do ease you into the game, so you can become first in pretty much all the levels. Fetal position. I think you were busted, son.
Oh! It bumped into me!
There's a nice bit of physics from the Master System there. You wouldn't expect it to be able to do that, so you got yourself busted.
Oh.
Never mind, Michael. Some people...
I liked it though. I kind of wanted to see it, to be honest.
Some people are 8-bit players, others aren't. But I'm glad we saw one of the features of the game here. He's actually one of the nicer cops, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$200.
It is what it is, Michael. You were speeding, hitting people off their bikes.
What was them? I missed them all.
You could have been packing heat for me there. So,
True.
so what do you feel about it?
I can't get on with this controller, my friend. I really can't.
No.
It doesn't turn very good. Only 2 buttons to use. A little bit slow at first, but I can see the enjoyment of this.
Okay.
Because I love on a Sunday rainy day, you just whack on a retro console, retro game.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of thing to do it with.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Passes the time. You think I've got nothing to do? Play this. I'll spend.
So you're not quite an 8-bit convert yet, then? There's still time. There's still time. There's still episodes. So maybe in the next episode.
Maybe with Sonic Spin. No. That was rubbish as well.
We can't use that game anyway. But anyway, this was Road Rash, 8-bit Sega Master System. You probably haven't seen this game before. We certainly hadn't. So there you go. You've learnt something new today. Something on the 8-bit Sega system, not Nintendo system. Sega system that was a rarity.
I mean, where did you find this from?
I got it on eBay.
eBay. How
Yeah,
much was
I cybered it for like £4.50. I was very impressed with that.
Bits.
Yeah, it was an early morning finish.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got it.
What, did you watch it at first, or did you
Yeah.
place the bits to let yourself know?
Yeah, I was watching it, and then I got a 15-minute reminder. I thought, I'm probably going to get outbid.
So I'll do the watch. I'll put a little bid in,
Yeah.
just to remind me, or if they go over it, it alerts you.
Yeah.
We're outbidded, loads of messages, emails flogging through you, mentioning them, and yeah, then you can go back on eBay and win your bids.
Unless they snipe bid you within the last 20 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I catch them out sometimes because I'll whack like a £5 on it.
Nice. What, the last bit?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to increase my likes.
Yeah, and it makes them pay more.
Widely individual, ladies and gentlemen. Michael
Yeah.
Langabin. Okay. So, nice to return to the mass system.
Was. Thank you.
Mike, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to choose next, sir.
Interesting.
Over and out.